Hi everyone. Thank you for joining Parkinson Voice Project for today's online Speak Out Home practice session. My name is Samantha Allendary. I'm a speech language pathologist and the founder of Parkinson Voice Project. I am here to help you establish and maintain a consistent home practice routine. Before we get started, I want to make sure that all of you know about tomorrow's big announcement. Tomorrow, World Parkinson's Day, April 11th. Parkinson Voice Project will be announcing its first 16 Speak Out Therapy and Research Centers and our 2023 grant recipients. This will happen at 12 p.m. U.S. Central Time on our website. So make sure you have that on your calendar for tomorrow, April 11th at 12 p.m. on our website. Let's go ahead and take a sip of water, and then we will get started with the Speak Out exercises. We're going to get a great vocal workout today. The first exercise, the warm-up, I want you to lift your voice and speak out. Ready? May, me, my, mo, moo. Use a lot of intent. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Up and over. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. Try to connect them as best you can, but whenever you need to take a breath, just take a quick one and then keep projecting your voice forward. Let's do it again. May, me, my, mo, moo. One more time, really exaggerate. May, me, my, mo, moo. Nice job. We're done with the warm-ups. Let's all take a sip of water. Grab that cup or glass with intent. Think about what you're doing. Be purposeful. And then swallow with intent. The second speak out exercise is the ahs. Deliberately open your mouth wide. Remember, with Parkinson's, the movements are smaller, so you might think you're opening your mouth wider than you really are. You don't want to hyperextend it, so it shouldn't be really tight, but you do need to deliberately open your mouth. All right, here we go with the first ah. Good job. Let's do another one. Keep it strong and consistent. Ready? Imagine you can see that ah flying forward. Let's do it again. Ah. Good. Let's do a shorter one, about 5 seconds. Ready? One more, just like that. We're done with the ahs. Let's take another sip of water. We'll move on to the glides. April is Parkinson's Awareness Month, so I am asking for your help. Will you help get the word out about these online practice sessions? I know that there are literally hundreds of thousands of people with Parkinson's who would benefit. So please get the word out at your support groups, your boxing classes, your physical therapy, when you go to the gym. If you're involved in or engaged in any chat rooms or discussion groups, tell people about these free sessions. All right. Speak out exercise number 3, the glides. Project a steady ah first, okay, just steady ah, and then start gliding. Here we go. Ah, ah. Good job. Try to get as many little notes in there as you can as you're gliding up and down. Let's do it again. All right, we're working hard, lots of intent, but not yelling, projecting our voice forward. Let's do it again. Very nice. Did you notice we have our Parkinson's tulips behind us? Thank you to Alan. We appreciate that. They're beautiful. Let's do another glide. All right, we're going to do one more. This one is going to be our best one. Here we go. Good job. Let's all take a sip of water. We have earned it. We've actually probably earned a different drink too, but save that for later. I have one of our patients, what he does his exercises in the evening and then rewards himself with a cocktail. There you go. If you struggle with motivation, find some different ways to motivate yourself. For me, it wouldn't be a cocktail. It would be a piece of cake or something like that. All right, moving on to the next speak out exercise, the counting. I want you to say every number with intent. In fact, I'm not going to hold, well, I'll hold this up. Let's go ahead and I want us to count from 1 to 6 without stopping. That doesn't mean you can't take a breath. Go ahead and take a breath when you need to. Keep the focus on speaking out. Here we go, 1 to 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. Go backwards, 12 to 7. Ready? 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, That was more challenging. Make sure, okay, you're connecting them, but if you feel like your voice is going to the back of your throat and you're running out of air, just take a quick breath. Don't think about the breathing though, just think about every number has to be projected forward. All right, let's start at 12. 12 to 7. 12, 11, 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Good job. Let's take a sip of water, then we'll move on to our reading. I am so excited about tomorrow's announcement. I hope that all of you will be joining us. It will happen at 12 p.m. U.S. Central Time. If you have a doctor's appointment or a therapy session, you will be able to watch the video of the announcement afterwards. But I hope we have thousands and thousands of people watching live. For our reading, I thought we would go into the first lesson in our Speak Out workbook. If you're working with a Speak Out provider and you live in the United States, we will ship you one of these workbooks. If you live outside of the U.S. and you're working with a Speak Out provider, you will have access to our e-library that has the Speak Out workbook in it. And all of our U.S. patients also have access to the e-library now. All right, we're going to be reading these phrases. You know what? I need to make sure. Give me just a second. I don't think that's big enough. There you go. All right, we're going to read each phrase. We're speaking out. We're using intent. Here we go. Hi there. Goodbye. Good morning. Good night. How are you? See you later. Who is calling? I love you. Now we're going to read them again, but this time they're going to be even better. Use more intent. Ready? Hi there. Goodbye. Good morning. Good night. How are you? See you later. Who is calling? I love you. Let's keep going. Ready? Come over here. See you tomorrow. What's wrong? It's time to go. Let's go home. How is the weather? I am feeling fine. I am working hard. Get the phone. I am doing great. What is your name? Speak out. Take a sip of water. We're going to read some more. We are exercising the muscles that we use for speaking, swallowing, coughing, chewing our food, controlling our saliva. Project your voice forward and use intent. Ready? Come over here. See you tomorrow. What's wrong? Let me tell you, when you do the reading, you're exaggerating a lot more than you will talk in conversation. It should sound a little strange, okay? Exaggerate. Here we go. It's time to go. Let's go home. How is the weather? I am feeling fine. I am working hard. Get the phone. I am doing great. What is your name? Speak out. I want you to read these three again and really concentrate on lifting every word in front of you. Let's do it again. I am doing great. What is your name? Speak out. Do it again. Every word with intent. Start at the top. I am doing great. What is your name? Speak out. Very good. We're moving on to the cognitive, and we're working from the Speak Out Workbook, Lesson 1. Even if you went through the Speak Out program a long time ago, I encourage you to go back and use that workbook. Start at the beginning again and try to be even more deliberate. We're going to complete phrases. I'm going to say the first part with you, and then you finish the phrase with intent. Ready? Up and, yes and, cream and, fork and, stop and, brother and. When we do our exercises, we have to exaggerate. It has to be over-exaggerated. If we can't do this when we're reading and when we're doing these cognitive exercises, we're going to have a really hard time in just regular conversation. Take control of your speech. This time we're going to make you think a little bit more. Instead of just reading each phrase once, we're going to read it twice. And each time, I want you to call out a different answer. So, for example, we might say, up and down, up and away. Okay, two different responses. I'll read the first part with you, and then you come up with the answer. Here we go. Up and, up and, next, yes and, again, yes and, next, cream and, cream and. Okay, I'll say again in between the two. Here we go. Fork and, again, fork and, next, stop and, again, stop and, next, brother and, again, brother and, good, cat and, cat and, keep going, hot and, again, hot and, good. Now, we're going to try it a little bit differently. We're going to make it more challenging so that you will need more breath support. So, for example, on the next one it says shoes and. Instead of saying, for example, socks, I want you to spell it, every letter with intent. So let's do that together. Shoes and S-O-C-K-S. Reach for the end. Again, shoes and socks, spell the last word. Ready? Shoes and S-O-C-K-S. Let me show you some more, and you finish them up. Let's start with boy, and spell the last word. Don't say it. We're going to make you use more intent. Ready? Boy and, okay, so if it was boy and girl, let's do it together. Again, spell girl. boy, and GIRL. Like that. You do the next one. Ready? Old and the next one. Salt and spell the last word. Ready? First and next one. Black and keep going. Paper and last one with intent. Needle and good job. Let's all take a sip of water. I really do encourage you to go back to your Speak Out workbook, even if it's been a long time. Maybe you're a pro at speaking out, but go back to the workbook and change it up like we just did. It will be very helpful to you. All right, Dr. Boone's words, every syllable with intent. Here we go. Gula ganga ga. Gula ganga ga. And the next one. Kuka mangu ka. Kuka mangu ka. Good job. You can do it. Ready? Gangla. Gangla. And the last one. Kukla. Exaggerate. Kukla. Take a sip of water if you need it. We're going to do the bonus reading, and I want you to read it kind of like an announcement. I'm going to give you a little bit more information about our therapy and research centers. They're going to help so many of you. I'm so excited about this and so grateful to our donors who have made this possible. We just started in December 2021. December 2021 is when we started working on raising $20 million. We've raised $11 million so far, and that is why we are able to establish the first 16 Speak Out Therapy and Research Centers. All right, here's the bell. I want you to read this bonus reading like it's the most exciting announcement you've ever heard. And let me just tell you, for people with Parkinson's, it is the most exciting announcement. Exaggerate the highlighted words. Some of these sentences are long. It is a bonus reading. It's supposed to be challenging. But if you get behind, don't stop. Just wait and then catch up on the next highlighted word. Here we go, like a big announcement. Ready? On April 11th, World Parkinson's Day, Parkinson Voice Project will announce its first 16 Speak Out Therapy and Research Centers. The announcement will air live on PVP's website at 12 o'clock p.m. U.S. Central Time. Each therapy and research center is housed within a university speech clinic and will follow PVP's model of not charging for its Speak Out therapy. Centers will also specialize in online therapy and will be able to treat patients throughout their state. People with Parkinson's who are homebound, don't drive, or don't have insurance or Medicare coverage will now have access to quality speech treatment. This is all part of Parkinson Voice Project's campaign to reach America. This campaign eliminates the barriers currently preventing people with Parkinson's from receiving the speech treatment they need. So, for example, if you live in an area where there isn't a speak out provider, or even if there's a hospital down the street that provides speak out, but you don't have transportation, you will now be able to reach out to the therapy and research center in your state. It doesn't matter where it is in the state, and they will be able to help you. I'm so excited about this. Everyone, thank you for joining me today. Join me tomorrow. We still have our online session, even though we will be making that big announcement afterwards. But have a wonderful day. Again, help us get the word out to help more people with Parkinson's regain and retain their speech and swallowing. Thank you, everyone.